What's up, my Jazzy Gamers? How we all doing? This collab is probably one of the most awesome collabs that I've ever seen in Fortnite. So instead of just doing a bunch of shorts right off the bat, I wanted to make an entire ranking video just dedicated to the Adventure Time collab in Fortnite. So this is going to be like my older videos where I ranked all the Dragon Ball, Naruto stuff. It's going to be every single cosmetic type, and I'm going to tell you which is the best out of each type. If you guys want to support me, or if you want to pick up this amazing Adventure Time collab, make sure to use code BAGOFCHIPS123 in the Fortnite item shop. Let's get into it, my Jazzy Gamers.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands.
This is going to be very weird, but I am starting with the car decals for the Mamba car. And at number 2, we have the Finn decal. I mean, it's pretty good. It's Finn on the car, but, you know, it's a car decal. I don't really freaking care. And at number 1, we have the Jake decal. I just like it more because it has more hidden Easter eggs like the snail and his viola and just everything. That's pretty much it. It's just a car decal. Moving on. Next up, we are going on to the instruments. Now, I'm kind of weird. I made the instruments all count as the different things they're able to be used as. So they're instruments, they are pickaxes, and they are back blings. They're going to be ranked as all of them because of that new awesome update. So for base instruments, though, at number 2, we have the Lumpy Space Piano. Obviously, it's still fun, and it's a really good piano, but obviously, Marcy's bass axe is way superior at number 1. It's just way more cool. And now we are moving on to the gliders, and there's only one glider, so at number 1 we have the Jake chute. I actually really like this glider. It's just Jake if he decided to become a parachute. It's really funny, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now we are finally on to the real stuff, starting out with the emotes. At number 3, we have the BMO Game Time emote. It's still really great emote, and I love the little detail that you see Jonesy on BMO, and Finn's kind of like playing a version of Fortnite on BMO, which is really funny, but I think it's just the weaker one because the other two are just really awesome. At number 2, we have the Jake car emote, which is so freaking funny, and it's canon to the show because Jake would turn himself into a car from time to time, so it's just really fun to do a traversal emote that's literally just Jake as a car. It's really great, but obviously at number 1, I had to put the Jake's bug dance emote. This is just perfect. It screams Adventure Time with all the noodly limbs, and it's the dance that Jake actually does with the bug in the show, and the song is the same exact song, which is really freaking funny. The song itself is very weird because it has all the weird bass garbage with it, but it's just such a fun emote, you can't deny it. We are now moving on to the pickaxes, and there are some really good pickaxes in this set. At number 5, we have Marceline's Parasol, which again, it's still a good pickaxe, it's just not my type of thing. The colors are kind of hard to match, and it just looks a little weird, but it's still a pretty solid pickaxe. At number 4, we have the Lumpy Space Piano. Again, it's just Lumpy Space Princess, but as a piano. It's not really that great to match stuff with, and it's kind of weird, but it's still a great pickaxe. Well, instrument, but whatever. At number 3, we have the Peppermint Axe, which is just amazing. I love the candy feel of this pickaxe. It just looks great, and it matches Bubblegum and a lot of other pink girly skins really well. At number 2, we have Marcy's Bass Axe, which, again, it's just perfect. It looks exactly like the show, and as a pickaxe, it really helps because it's axe-shaped, and she uses it as an axe sometimes, so the fact that it's a pickaxe just works perfectly in its favor. But for number 1, I still have to go with Scarlet Finn's sword. It's just absolutely perfect. Finn's sword is already just really cool, and it's iconic as hell, so I definitely had to put it up this high as the best pickaxe. Now we are on to the back blings, and at number 6 we have the Hambo back bling, which is still a great back bling. It's, you know, the stuffed animal that Marceline had as a kid, so it is very accurate, but again, it just doesn't match that well, and it's kind of creepy, so it's definitely the weakest one. At number 5 we have the Lumpy Space Piano, which is, again, still good as a back bling, but you'd rather just run the actual Lumpy Space Princess instead of just her piano version. But speaking of which, at number 4 we have the actual Lumpy Space Princess, and she's just so great. She looks exactly like the show, 100% perfect, and her purple is very nice, very accurate. I just love her. At number 3, we have Finn's backpack, which is just so blatantly iconic. You think of Finn, you think of his green backpack. It's just so freaking great. It might be a little on the simpler side, but it's easier to match combos with greens rather than the purple of Lumpy Space Princess, so it definitely got a leg up because of that. At number 2, we have Marcy's base axe. Again, it's just a great back bling. It looks really hardcore. It matches a lot of skins really nicely as well, and it's just awesome. What can I say? Then at number 1, we have frickin' BMO, the absolute legend of gaming. BMO is just BMO, just so freaking adorable, 100% wholesome, and is a great back bling. Will definitely match with a lot of fun computery or robot stuff, and the cyan is also great. What can I say? BMO is just amazing. Without a doubt, the perfect back bling for the Adventure Time set. And finally, we are on to the skins. This is probably my most fast ranking video that I've ever done. Coming in at number 4, the last but definitely not the least, is Jake the dog. And I love Jake. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in the show. He's so great. His skin is kind of weird though, considering, you know, he's really tall. But again, he can stretch, so it's canon. It doesn't really matter. But I just don't think his bright yellow is that great to be running. Like, he's definitely 100% pay to lose skin. They're all kind of pay to lose, but Jake more so, especially since he's so freaking fat. But he is still an amazing freaking skin. Totally accurate, 100%. You look at it, and you are jaking it. At number 3, we have Princess Bubblegum, and I am so freaking happy that they chose this style for Bubblegum. Like, her and her dress would have been okay, but this is more Adventure Time-esque Bubblegum. When she's going out, when she's hanging with people, when she's going on adventures, it is perfect for Fortnite. And I just love the pink overall. She is just really great. I love her hair. I just love her. She's just a great skin overall. At number 2, we have Marceline. And I think Marceline is just way more accurate compared to Bubblegum, as well as just more clean. Like, she's just perfect. Her hair is absolutely phenomenal. Her facial expressions are all great, especially doing some emotes. You can kind of see her eyes change the color, which is awesome. You can see her fangs. I just love her tank top, and her boots are great. She's just 100% Marceline from the show. It's just probably the most accurate I've ever seen. But you guys know at number 1 is Finn the human himself. He's a little weirder. Again, he's a little more on the tall and lanky side, but his arms are so freaking funny. Like, those noodle-ass arms, holding the guns, doing everything in Fortnite is just so funny and weird. And his facial expressions are all great when you can see his teeth, when he's just having a fun time, or when he's extremely pissed. All of his facial expressions are just great. He is just the one skin that truly screams Adventure Time in my eyes, especially with his awesome hat. Although I kind of wish we did get a hair version. Like, come on, his hair is so luscious and blonde and awesome. It would have been great to see that in Fortnite, but I am not mad whatsoever. He looks amazing and perfect. But yeah, guys, that was every single Adventure Time cosmetic ranked in Fortnite. I'm just so unbelievably excited that they did all of this for sure. And Wave 2, if they add Ice King or Fiona and Cake, or hell, even Peppermint Butler, it's going to be great, and I will definitely do another video for that. Adventure Time is definitely one of my most all-time favorite Cartoon Network shows, right next to Regular Show. So, getting it in Fortnite is really freaking awesome. Hopefully we'll get Regular Show as well. I would love to run Pops in Fortnite. But yeah, make sure to just stay effing jazzy, my gamers.